about 3 blocks away from a Deer Park council member's home. A council member who has been trying to come up with ways to curb the violence. Local 12's Angela Ingram joins us live from the Hamilton County Justice Center with how a charity and a church are joining forces to try to make that happen. Angela.
Well, Cammie, the man that police say is responsible for that Deer Park shooting is currently at the Hamilton County Justice Center tonight. And people who are active in our communities are constantly looking at ways to do their small part to help deal with some of this gun violence. Well, tonight we spoke with one man who was working with a church hoping to get some of the guns that are held illegally off the streets. The shooting death that happened just down the street from Charles Tassel's home was just one of several overnight that he finds disturbing.
It was Deer Park, it was Coleraine, it's spreading out.
It's not just concentrated in Cincinnati. Tassel is the founder of a nonprofit called Street Rescue, and Friday he's partnering with House of Hope Fellowship Church in Over the Rhine for a gun buyback.
The bad guys aren't the ones that are going to turn them in. It's people who live in the community who know they're out there. We want to incentivize them, bring them in. No questions asked. We'll take the weapons.
Tassel is quick to make the distinction between law-abiding citizens who own guns to protect themselves and what he calls community guns. He says in certain neighborhoods, especially in the urban core, some guns are shared and used for illegal purposes.
This is a program that is designed to look at those guns that are hidden in communities. They're out there for the bad guys to use and dispose of or get rid of. And one of the officers referred to it as like a library book. They're out there, they use them, they put them back. We want to get those off the street.
So Friday, people can turn in those firearms at the church and get gift cards in exchange. Tassel realizes that some don't agree with buybacks, and obviously it's not going to solve all the problems, but it is a small effort to get some of the guns out of the wrong hands.
We'll actually give them a gift card for them, $50, $100, whatever it is, what it's worth, we'll compensate you for that. But get them off the streets, save our kids, save our community.
And Tassel says those guns that are turned in will go to a federal firearms license dealer. At that point, they will then be sold to people who are eligible to own firearms legally. Reporting live tonight from the Hamilton County Justice Center, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News. Cammie, back to you.
And Angela, just to be clear again, this gun buyback program is not really designed it's not targeted to maybe the person who has a concealed carry permit, who maybe likes to go to the range, law-abiding citizens like that, right?
That's the distinction he wants to make. This is not in any way something to encroach upon people's Second Amendment rights. He's not talking about someone who has a CCW permit or what we use in our homes to protect our families and ourselves. He is talking specifically about these guns that are out in the community that are being used unlawfully, and he's hoping that those are the ones that get turned in.
All right, Angela, thank you. And that gun buyback is this Friday. It takes place from 10 till 4, and House of Hope is on Elm Street. It's right across from Findlay Market.